What is going on, everybody? We are finally getting around to putting these two bows up against each other. Gonna run a little speed test and shoot some bolts across the chronograph. This is the reverse draw mini striker with 150-pound limbs, and this is the forward draw mini striker with 150-pound limbs. Now, I got a regular forward draw mini striker with 120-pound limbs, so you can just see how much faster the 150-pound limbs are shooting. It is crazy. It'll blow your mind. Now, every one of these bows has brand new strings and cables on them, and I have 4 arrows here that I'm gonna put through them. The first one's just their hunting bolt that they sell, and it weighs 140 grains with the broadhead. The next one's their practice bolt. It's 15 grains heavier. It's 155 grains. And then I have one of their hunting bolts that I just put a field tip in. It's heavier. This one weighed in at 192 grains. I have the weights written on the table so I don't forget later. And then this is a bolt I made. It's 14-inch bolt. It has a brass insert. I use it for deer hunting, and I got just a field tip in it. And this complete package weighs 347 grains. We're just going to run all 4 of them through each bow across the chronograph and just see what the speeds are. All right, let's get it started. We're going to start with the 120-pound bow, and we'll work our way up to the reverse draw, which I suspect is shooting the hardest. We'll get all the bows up there, get all the arrow weights on the screen so y'all keep up, and we'll just start running through them. This one right here is their hunting bolt, and it weighs 140 grains. Let's see how fast it's moving. 259 feet a second. This was a practice bolt, 155 grains. Let's see, it should be a little slower, but 249, not much difference between those two. All right, this one here weighs 192 grains. Let's see here. 225. These little bows are pushing these bolts pretty fast. This is a hunting bolt here. If this shoots over 200 feet a second, I'll be surprised. 168. That's why I don't hunt deer with the forward limb mini striker with 120-pound limbs. Now I do hunt them with the 150-pound limbs, and let me show you why. Oh, all right. Now this 150-pound draw, it's going to push these bolts quite a bit faster. Let's see. Let me show you. All right, this one weighs 140 grains. 296 feet per second. 300 feet per second is faster than what my big bow will shoot. Of course, the bolts are a little heavier. All right, this one weighs 155 grains. Let's see what else. 182. That's still pretty fast. 192 grains. 253. And then the hunting bolt, 347 grains. $193. Oh, we got these backwards. 140 grains. I bet this will shoot 300 feet a second. 315. Whew. 155. 301. And then the 192. 275. 347. That's nearly as heavy as some of y'all's compound arrows. 214. There you go. That is what these bows will shoot. Y'all been asking me for a long time to put the 150s up against each other, and there you have it. Y'all could do all the math, and tell me what the joules and energy and all that stuff is. I don't keep up with that. I just been deer hunting a long time, and when I shoot something, I'm like, oh, that shoots hard enough. These two bows shoot hard and fast enough to punch all the way through a deer. This one here, the 120, is a little bit slow. It shoots hard enough to get in there, but it's not quite shooting fast enough. The deer have time to duck, and we've got into that in the hunting videos. Okay, that's going to wrap this video up. If y'all are interested in these bows or the parts or different attachments, all of it you could find at WilliamTellArchery.com. So I'm going to go change clothes, and here in about an hour I'm going to head down to the woods. It is deer season. We're going to use the forward draw 150-pound bow next. So the next hunting video you see should be with this one. There's two things that I need to do. I need to get out there and scout some public land. I'm going to try to shoot a deer or two off public land, and then I'm going to try to find you a mature buck. I just know that this bow right here will kill a mature buck if you use a sharp cut-on contact broadhead. You're gonna have to be close, within 15 yards, so we'll probably be scrape hunting. But those are videos in the future. Y'all don't forget to subscribe if you're interested in such things. I appreciate y'all watching, and we'll catch you next time.